Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is O'Martin, and I'm making this video for the Mighty Jingles 500,000 subscriber contest. I would like to start this video by saying congratulations to Mr. Jingles on reaching the 500,000 subscriber milestone. Today I am playing in the French Tier 5 Premium Artillery, the Lefhferferferf, or as Mr. Jingles lovingly calls it, the Lefhferferferf. This self-propelled gun, or SPG, is fun to play. However, if you happen to play a lot of French SPGs, you will find that the Lefh-18B2 moves far slower than you are used to. It does, however, have a blistering rate of fire, as you will see in this match, and can easily pin a victim in place by tracking them, and then subjecting them to the death of 1,000 cuts. Which, as we all know, if it's funny the first time, it's funny every time. One of the other things this tank does well is it can hold its own in tank destroyer mode. This is in large part thanks to the fact that it is built on a B2 chassis, meaning it has more armor than your typical SPG. The Lefh-18B2 has an interesting history. In accordance with a directive from Adolf Hitler in March 1941, self-propelled artillery pieces mounted on the B2 chassis were to be created for the purpose of escorting the Flammenwerfer. These were captured French Renault B2 chassis with flamethrowers mounted on them. I do apologize to any Germans out there. I know my pronunciation is horrible. Design started on May 28, 1941, after which the Waffenmarkt selected Rheinmetall Borsig of Dusseldorf to create the detailed design for the self-propelled mount. A single experimental piece in soft steel was to have been completed in June 1941. The Flammenwerfer would, however, go into action against Russian positions in June 1941 without any escorting self-propelled artillery. Due to the mechanical instability of the Renault B2 chassis, the unit would be disbanded by mid-July 1941, long before any of the 16 self-propelled guns were actually produced. On January 5, 1942, the Waffenmarkt planned to produce a single series of 16 Lefh-18B2s, at the rate of 5 in January, 5 in February, and 6 in March. The machines were designated alphabetically in capital letters A through P. The SPGs were subsequently issued to the 93rd Artillery Regiment of the 26th Panzer Division. They were to be formed into 3 batteries, each with 4 Lefh-18B2s in accordance with orders dated 22 December 1942. As recorded in a strength report dated May 31, 1943, the unit still had 15 of the Lefh-18B2s remaining, of which 14 were operational. By this time, however, the first Westby self-propelled guns had already been issued to the 93rd Artillery Regiment as replacements for the Lefh-18B2. Orders were then issued to transfer the remaining Lefh-18B2s to the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division, based on Sardinia. But, however, historical records do not tell us whether this order was carried out or what the ultimate fate of these self-propelled guns were. Unfortunately, none of these vehicles are known to have survived after the war, sadly making the virtual world and games like World of Tanks the only place where we can still see this weapon platform in use today. Well, it's getting about close to the time where I'm going to be switching to tank destroyer mode, and this match is going to get a lot more interesting. So, cue the music.